Glad you could join me here. Hey everyone, this is Daniela. I am Purple Star Tarot. I am your cosmic cleric and your dice diviner. So what I am doing today is I'm actually going to be doing the reading for Taurus, as you can see right here. So I'm going to be rolling the astrology dice so we can see what the cosmos wants us to focus on. And then I'm going to consult Tarot Oracle for the energy, guidance, and pathways moving forward. So today's reading for Taurus is going to be connected to the lingering energies of the new moon in Taurus. We are 5 days after the new moon, which the new moon always occurs. The new moon will be associated with the sign that the sun is in once that happens. So we are going to be transitioning into Gemini season. This is the last day, like today, tomorrow, depending on what you look at, is the last day of Taurus season. So, what Taurus season is all about, which I'm sure you Tauruses are aware of what you are about. But this is all about grounding, stability, your money patterns, body wisdom, nervous system regulation, relationships, reciprocity, consistency, rebuilding after chaos, sensuality and creativity, and values and alignments. So when I said that rebuilding after chaos, that reminded me that one of the stones that I like to work with is rhodonite, and that stone is actually really good for that. A lot of self-love, rebuilding after chaos energy, which I have those in little hearts. I don't have them with me right now, but I have them on my store. So if you're interested, look at those. But now let me go into this. So as we are beginning to shift into the Gemini energy, the feelings here is all about movement, communication, perspective shifts, curiosity, mental expansion. So this reading may reflect both the grounding lessons of Taurus and also the changing winds of the Gemini season. But before I begin, I just want to give a quick announcement for you Taurians that are watching. I'm doing a giveaway. So like I said, like I did all 11 signs a few days before the new moon, but doing something special for you, Taurus. So Taurus, you can win a 15-minute free personal reading with me. So it's very easy to enter. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel. You might want to hit that little bell button for notifications of any future readings and cosmic updates I have to share. But then finally, the only other thing you need to do is comment your birthday. So happy birthday, Taurus. That is my gift to you. All right, so again, this is a free reading that is coming up. I'm going to be doing a general reading for everyone so you can see my reading style, get some information there. But if you want to go further and you want to get a personal reading, all you have to do is comment your birthday, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and then hit that little bell so you can get notified of my next readings I'm going to have out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the astrology dice. And this is going to tell us what the cosmos wants you to focus on right now. So let me get these cards out of the way and the dice. And just ringing in the cosmic energy, getting the spirit information that we need to give you guidance, Taurus, going into this new season. All right. Roll the dice. Okay, we got Jupiter, we got Leo, and we got first house. All right, so that's saying this is all about you. This is all about your expansion, baby. All right, so show you the first one, Jupiter. Jupiter is all about growth, expansion. Okay, so with that, I'm going to also show you the cards so we can use our intuition together. But growth, expansion in terms of your stability, your money patterns, that's what's going on right now. Okay, abundance. Okay, this is the situation. When I roll the dice, the first thing comes out is the situation in the planets. The second one that we look at is the actions or energy around this situation. So we got Leo. Okay. Leo is fire energy. That is meaning that it is your turn to shine when it comes to your abundance and the way that you grow your confidence. The symbol of Leo is that lion. Okay. You're ready to roar, baby. Okay. Leo, your time to shine. Okay. This is for you, Taurus. And how do we know this is for you? This is all about you. First house. Okay, so when we look at the houses in astrology, that tells you where in your life this is all playing out. Okay, so when it comes to first house, that would be whatever your rising sign is. This message is for sun, moon, and rising. So, Taurus, first house, arrival. Okay, so like I said, this is your time to shine. That's what's really showing here. Um, I I'm feeling that you have really taken stock into what's going on in your life and what you're able to grow. This is, spring season is all about, planting the seeds, getting ready for the new things to grow. So, like, not only just metaphorically, but like for real, like this is about you gaining abundance. Another thing with Jupiter is also about higher learning. Okay. With that, I'm feeling that there may be something that you are thinking, okay, now it's time for me to like lock in and actually do some learning of a new subject. So you are able to level up. Okay. This is your time to level up and bring that to the forefront and light yourself on fire. Okay. Now let's look at tarot cards. Let's see what kind of guidance we can get for you with the tarot cards. What I do is I will first, shuffle the deck, and then we're going to split it in 3 piles to see what is on top. And then also I look at what's on bottom, so we can see what we have as guidance from the cards. Okay. Okay, I've already shuffled this beforehand. I'm going to shuffle it one more time just for you. All right. So here's the deck. Let's split it into 3 piles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Temperance, 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay. So the first thing I'm feeling is quit thinking about it, do it. I mean, honestly, that's the first thing that's coming to mind with looking at that, but I'll show you. Okay. First card we're looking at, Temperance. The words on there, if it wants to focus, it's healing, moderation, balance, guidance. Okay. This card is linked to Sagittarian energy. So that's more fire. We got Leo here. We got Temperance here. So we got lots of fire here, ending with Queen of Wands, more fire. Okay. So the situation is when it comes to what you are learning and growing and building upon, that this is telling you that it's time to pour into your own cup. Okay. Pour into your own cup, meaning you don't need to be helping everybody else out with their projects. You need to be just working on your own. Okay. Working on your own projects. And I really feel that this is the time that you, like, during this season, like, let me know in the comments for sure, like, what's been going on this whole Taurus season for you. But I feel that this has been that time that it's like I'm weeding out the garden, getting rid of what doesn't serve me anymore, and then really taking that time to understand and learn what it is that you need for your own personal healing so you can go to the next phase. Okay. So pouring into yourself, that's the situation here. And then with the action to take, like I said, it's your time to shine. When it comes to the Leo, that's what we got in the middle. But 10 of Swords. Okay, let's look at this card together. It's not scary, y'all. Like, I mean, we all got skulls, we all got bones inside of our body, right? So don't worry about that. Maybe the swords that are going through the eyes. Have you been wanting to poke your eyes out? Like, hopefully not literally, but it's like, what I'm feeling is like there's an itch in the brain okay, an itch in the mental connections that you've been getting, and you're like, how do I scratch into that? How do I get into that, dig into that? So it's like, this is really showing, okay, closure, endings, final. Those are the words that are on there. Okay, swords are your mental energy. That's all the things that you've been thinking about, all the things that have been, all of your epiphanies, all the things that you've been like, how do I get to the next phase? What do I need to do? Tens a number of endings. Okay, so not saying this is the end of the thinking about it, but this is the end of the not taking action on it. That's what's going on here. Making movement. Like I said, we're shifting into Gemini energy right now. It's all about your movement, expanding your mental, being able to be this intellectual person, networking, connecting with people. So your guidance here is the Queen of Wands. So with that, Queen is receptive energy. Wands is fire. That's your passion. That's your drive, your motivation. The words on here are creativity, leader, and focus. So, like I was saying, is that this is the time to pour into your own cup, meaning work on your plans, work on those things, take action on those things that you've been thinking about, dreaming about. And I'm feeling that, like, if you build it, they will come kind of energy. Because the Queen, like I said, that's receptive. So, all you have to do is do the work, build your own enterprise, and then you're going to be able to see, oh, I got this fire. I'm thinking of that song. I got that fire. I got that good. So this is what's going on for you right now, Taurus. Okay. Let's see the cards underneath. The Devil. Okay. The World card. Okay. Three of Wands. Okay. So just to sum this up before I even go through it in detail is um quit lollygagging and get on with it. Like that's the message, like literally. But let me expand upon this, okay? So, current situation, we got Temperance on top, okay? And funny, the second card that came out is the very next card in the tarot deck, which is the Devil card. So this is a Capricorn energy, okay? So the words on here is desire, obsession, fear, shadow, okay? So it's like the way that I read them is in this zigzag now, okay? Top to bottom. The cards on the bottom are the ones that clarify the ones that are on top. Okay. So with Temperance, that's you pouring into your own cup, working on your own stuff, and then with the Devil here, it's not letting things distract you from that. Okay, because you could obsess over like how great things can be. You can be thinking about it, talking about it, but it's like, are you putting the action into it? Because lots of fire going on here, fire, fire, fire. Like spirit is telling you to take action. That's the big message. So quit procrastinating. Don't go on these little side quests that are not actually leading up to what it is that you are trying to build, when it, in terms of your money, stability, because that's you, Taurus. That's your energy. Um, but it's just telling you to. I just thought like, okay, this is air energy, and then fire. It's like blowing hot air. You know, like my grandma would always say that. It's all like, yeah, you're full of hot air. Meaning, yeah, you're all talk but no action. Full of hot air. Okay, it's like this is the time to quit the thinking about it. This is the end. Okay, so you can actually be on top of the world. Okay, the world card showing up here. Completion, rewards, success. This is where we're moving into. The energy that you're moving into is I just heard that Pitbull song. Oh my god. Um Gosh, what song is that? Go Girl, Go Girl. Um what does he say? It's like just be about it, girl. Like quit talking about it, but be about it. Actually show me. Walk the walk. If you can talk the talk, you better be walking the walk, okay? Cuz the world is yours. This is the next phase for this, going through the healing, understanding what is blocking you, what's making you stop. all of the thinking that you've been doing. Now we're on top of the world, okay? Rewards are yours, but you just have to turn it into something, okay? So the final guidance that was here, Queen of Wands, like I said, this is the Queen of Wands. Like you see that sunflower, she's following the sun. She's following her intuition, following her guidance, and being able to be a leader, staying focused. That is the big thing. Like if you're tuning in and you're neurodivergent, focus issues, I know I got you. Like I totally understand that. But with the Capricorn coming out here, this is a reminder to like make a plan, write it down, make a to-do list, get things in order so you're not constantly thinking about it. Because sometimes we're like thinking so much about things because we're not taking action on it. But like the moment that you make that to-do list, the moment you write out your budget, write whatever it takes, that is what you are going to be able to see success from that. Okay. So, Three of Wands. Okay. This is telling me you don't got to do it alone. Okay, you got to start by yourself. You got to get the plan in order because you don't want to just like walk into a group of people asking for help, but like not actually having detail on what you need help on. Um, three. Three is a number of creativity. And that was the word that was on this card as well. Queen of Wands. She's smart. She's wise. She knows what she needs to create. She knows who she needs to connect with. She knows who's going to get the job done. We got fire. Okay. Three of Wands. Like I said, three is your creation, your community, your connections. The words on this one, adventure, luck, action. Okay. Everything's saying here. Taking some action. Okay. Taking some action, being the leader. Okay, so that's the message there for you. But I'm going to look at one more deck so we can get an angel oracle card. But yeah, with that last one, like you do the work that you need to do on your own. Do the healing. Understand what holds you up when it comes to connections with people. Understanding the chaos that you just went through, so you're able to build from that. But then it's like, okay, now we're going to expand. Now we're going to work with our people. We're going to work with our community, and find the people whose values align with yours, so you're able to bounce that energy off of one another. Okay, so now I'm going to look at a card from the Angel Wisdom deck. Oh, wow. Okay, two cards wanted to come out. So I'll look at them both. One of them fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay, we got two cards here. Two cards came out, okay? First, we're going to look at, this is Six of Air, okay? Six of Air, Six of Swords in this deck. So with this is like, this is really going on with this Ten of Swords, Six of Swords energy we have here, which 10, 6, 16. 16 was the day of the new moon, okay? 7 is your connection to the divine. Okay, I'm just doing some numerology math with the tarot here. But I'll read with the card. Card says, ending of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness. And travel or relocation. Okay? You're on the move. Taking action. You're really taking the time to like listen to, okay, all the downloads that I'm getting, all the information that I'm getting of what I need to work towards, what I need to move towards, how I'm going to shift my mind into a new space that is going to be abundant. You're showing your face in a good way, okay? Not showing your ass, you're showing your face, okay? I just saw the words on here. There's a boat. And on that boat, it says Vita Nova. Vita, life. Nova, stars. Okay? You're on your cosmic journey, buddy. That's what's going on, okay? the ugly duckling turned into the swan, and so the ugly duckling being in this case is the young juvenile kind of thoughts, the overthinking of things, the procrastination that I talked about in the devil card. Then you're transforming into the swan. You're able to see where all that chaos was, all of the muckiness. Like there was wisdom in that, but you're like, how do I sort it out? How is it going to happen? Okay. I get by with a little help from my friends. That's what just came to mind. That song from the Beatles. Connecting with your people, going forward after this healing and idea surfacing that you've done. And maybe it'll even be helpful for you to be in a group to like talk things out. But an action oriented group, not one of those meetings that we have in the tech world or whatever, one of those it should have been an email kind of meetings. It's like, no, let's come together and actually work together, not like talk about the work that we could do, because that's what kind of keeps us in that limbo. Okay. So the other card that came out, 5 of Wands, more fire. Okay. What did we get at the end? It was Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Okay. So I don't even know, like, I'm just like doing this math together here. 5 and 3 is what I'm. Taurus that might be watching this. Maybe your birthday was 5/3. Okay, if your birthday was May 3rd, put that in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to be giving away a free 15-minute reading for any Taurus that's watching this. All you have to do is comment your birthday, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and probably want to hit that little bell so you can get notified when I'm going to announce the winner and get your reading out to you. But 5 of Wands, okay. You see this mirror? He's in the mirror with all these wands. Um, with the original tarot deck that has the 5 of Wands, what that actually is 5 people who are like holding up these wands and they're trying to construct this star together. But everybody thinks that they're the star of the show. And when everybody thinks they're the star of the show, that it's really hard to like step back and actually be the leader. Just because you're in charge doesn't mean you're the leader. Okay, you can be leading from behind. I'm thinking about that the other day. I was going for a walk with my dog and my boyfriend, and my little dog decided she wants to be the leader, but then she like drags back, and then she's like leading from behind. Sometimes leaders lead from behind. They just like step up where they need to be to make sure that the whole situation is working out correctly. Okay, so the words that are on here: conflict with others caused by opposing opinions, walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth it, then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. Okay, so what this is saying when it comes to the next chapter, what you're moving into, the Gemini energy that we're moving into, because Gemini season starts soon. Even though this reading's for Taurus, we all got all of the astrologies inside of us. Okay, so we got to work with the seasons as they're going. And so what I'm feeling is that you're going to be moving out of this chaotic solo situation because you've had that time to like learn and grow, and then you're going to be moving into working with others. Okay, being able to communicate. So this is kind of a sign for you to like understand, like, looking at things from a bird's eye view, so you're able to see how all the moving pieces are working within the collective, so you can see, okay, this job needs to be done. Even though I want to do this job, maybe this job is where I need to be at so I can help the collective move up together. Okay, so really pay attention to any conflicting point of views, and I think also taking the time to do active listening. What I mean by that is like, don't just listen to respond, but you want to really listen to everything that's going on in the group dynamics so you are able to speak from the heart. If you're saying things out of love, if you're saying things out of the energy that you're feeling from the collective, that you're going to be able to understand where conflicts are happening so you can stop those conflicts before they happen. Okay. So if there are any skills that you should be looking into, like I said, abundance comes from higher learning, from expansion, from growth. Okay. So in order to be able to grow in yourself, which that's what the first house is all about. It is about yourself arriving, how you show up in the world, that you want to dig into active listening skills as well as critical thinking and conflict resolution. Okay, those are the big things that I'm feeling that you're going to see, because if you're afraid to resolve conflicts, find resolutions, then it's going to be very hard for you to work with other people. And that's where you're headed to. Like, we're going to calmer waters. We're taking the people that we love from the murky waters that we were in and going to the next phase. But if you're standing in this energy of, hey, I don't want to do it. Hey, I'm going to keep thinking about it, overthinking about it, and not taking that time to heal from what has happened, that it's going to be very difficult for you to be a leader that anyone wants to follow. Okay. I'm hearing the words of my dad. He always would say, be a leader, not a follower. Okay. You need to be able to have conversations with people who have beliefs that are completely different than yours. Be able to understand where they're coming from, understand what you bring to the table. Because when we have those conversations with an open mind, that we're actually able to see how we're very similar. We're just speaking in different languages. Okay, so Taurus, the energy for you going back through is you're on top of the world. Okay, you are moving to be on top of the world. You're getting out of these murky waters so you can grow and thrive because you are the leader. Your future guidance is to connect with people, go on those adventures because luck is on your side. And luck is something that doesn't just come because it's raining from the sky. You got to put that into the orbit by building up your own magnet, building up your own frequency that is going to be attracting that. Okay. But that's the message for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Taurus. If this message resonated with you, make sure you like, subscribe, share this with someone that may need some guidance. And like I said, I'm doing this 15-minute free personal reading for whatever Taurus. I'm going to pick one of the winners. Okay. Comment your birth. Sorry, hiccups. Comment with your birthday, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And then if you want a personal tarot reading and you don't want to have to go through, doing those very simple steps, just book with me, purplestar-tarot.com. My link's in the bio. So until next time, we're going to keep rolling the dice, following the current, and receiving cosmic messages. Again, my name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot, and thank you so much. You have a good one.